I just want the American people to take this into consideration. In former times when they had so-called race riots, batteries being put in the back of one group of people or another, this violence, a lot of times, the number of casualties wasn't astronomical. But if there should happen to be a race riot in this day and time with the weaponries that civilians have access to, it's going to be a bloody bloodbath. And you know what? The people that have set the marginalized races against one another, and I'm talking about if you're not in the upper echelon or the elites, if you're European or not, you have money or not, if you're so-called black or Asian or Indian or not, that you are going to be a pawn in the game, and the game is depopulation. So anybody that is inciting a so-called race riot, you better be paying attention and make sure that they're not no agent for depopulation, because the blood will be to the horse's bridle. It's not going to be no one person, 7 people, 10 people, 20 people, even 50 people that's going to lose their lives if this type of conflict manifests in 2025 or beyond. Humanity, you better get your minds together. And I'm talking to the people here in the United States, because the agitation is, being magnified. They are poking the bear. See what I'm saying? And, this is another message from the streets. This is just my point of view. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Have a great day on purpose. And remember, when you fight the next person, you're just fighting yourself.
Main topics discussed: increased violence in potential race riots. Historical context: past race riots involved violence, such as rock throwing, but resulted in relatively low casualties. Modern implications: the accessibility of weapons to civilians today could transform race riots into highly deadly events. Predicted severity: if a race riot occurs in 2025 or later, the loss of life could be extensive, potentially affecting dozens or even hundreds of individuals. Influence of elites and depopulation. Agenda manipulation of marginalized groups. The speaker claims that elites are intentionally fostering divisions among marginalized races. Depopulation theory suggests that the underlying motive for inciting such conflicts is a broader depopulation plan. Role of the general public emphasizes that individuals, regardless of their socioeconomic status or ethnicity, are being used as pawns in this alleged agenda. Call to vigilance and unity. Public awareness urges the American people to recognize and resist any attempts to incite racial tensions. Self-reflection encourages individuals to avoid internal conflicts and understand that fighting others is ultimately fighting oneself. Preventive measures advises people to get their minds together to prevent becoming part of the predicted violent upheaval. Additional information. Message, purpose clarifies that the content represents the speaker's personal viewpoint. Intended use states that the video is created for entertainment and educational purposes only. Closing remarks wishes the audience a good day and reinforces the message of self-awareness in conflicts. Key points. Date mentioned: conflict predicted to manifest in 2025 or beyond. Nature of warning highlights the potential for extreme violence in future race-related conflicts due to modern weapon accessibility. Underlying allegation claims that inciters of race riots may be part of a larger depopulation scheme orchestrated by elites. Disclaimer: the speaker emphasizes that the views expressed are personal and intended solely for entertainment and educational purposes. Action items for the public: stay informed and critically evaluate sources that may incite racial tensions. For community leaders, promote unity and address underlying societal issues to prevent potential conflicts. Conclusion: the speaker delivers a cautionary message to the American public about the potential for highly violent race riots in the future, attributing the incitement of such events to a purported depopulation agenda by elites. Emphasizing personal responsibility and unity, the message serves as a warning and a call to action for vigilance and self-awareness.